Hi guys, how are you? So today's interesting, right? We have more virus issues happening, more quarantines. Some of you guys might be with quarantined or stuck with people that are fairly malignant. Some of you guys are working. Um, an essential. So my husband is an essential, and my son, who lives with me, is an essential. So not a whole lot has changed for our house, except we're higher risk, which is not good. So how are you doing? Do you have anything that you want me to create different videos on? I have all the time in the world now to do that. But one thing I want to talk about and why I wanted to go live today is I was going through some affirmation cards of mine and actually going through a lot of cleaning. And one that was really interesting was this one, which is I let go of all expectations. I think you're seeing it backwards. I'm not sure. So this made me think of a lot because a lot of what we're going through right now is really, we don't know about the future. We have a lot as a country and as a globe on our plate right now. But I like that we're all coming together. So I do like that aspect. There's a big healing aspect going on. And I feel that we are making a change from a lot of commercialism and we're focusing on health, which we totally need to do. And I think that after this, which I hope it ends very quickly, I want to wake up tomorrow morning and think that this was all a dream. That's not going to happen. But I want to wake up tomorrow morning and hear that there is potential for a perfect, great vaccine and medication and help and all of that. Like I want the great minds of the world to come together and for this common good of creating something positive. But in case that doesn't happen, when I wake up tomorrow morning, I want to feel less expectation and more acceptance. And I don't know if you're in the same boat as me or not, and thinking that. So if you want to feel more acceptance, it's really important to look at what you already have. And I just did a video on this actually of being very accepting of what you already have and focusing on the good in the world. Now I know it's really easy to be pissed off at politicians and at different uh, parties and different countries, and they didn't do this right, and this person could have done this, and we could talk about that for hours. And trust me, the media is already doing that for us because people clicking on the link are creating money for the newspapers that are creating these stories, creating all of the hell. And I am not anti media. I used to work in the media. And technically, this is. I'm definitely not anti-media, but I think there are some media outlets that are really sensationalizing and playing on people's anxieties. And as a therapist, I don't really respect that. So, New York Post. Anyway, I don't like companies that do that. So I don't like people that do that. So I want you to focus on accepting and looking at the positives that we are all coming together, that we are working really hard. Most of us are social distancing or in quarantine and adhering to that. So for the people that say that this isn't a big deal and are still partying and doing their thing, I feel bad for them because they will probably get sick. And I feel really bad for the people that they might be infecting. And, it's one thing a few weeks ago to not know if you were walking around with something. And right now, who knows? I could have it, you could have it, we don't know. But for the people that not on this channel, what is more narcissistic than knowing that you are a person who could be hurting someone and not care? That's absolutely horrible. I did notice that I dropped out of connection a couple of times here. Sorry if that broke up. I don't know if it did. I just know that our internet, Verizon, Comcast, every internet is having more of an overload right now because so many people are using the internet. Now we have all of the kids that are doing online schooling and we have a lot of people working from home. So different servers and things like that. So things are very different in the world. Um, and that's why I think it's important. When I picked this up and I saw let go of expectations, I thought that was fantastic because I'll read it to you real quick. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. And I think this is important for us to focus on right now, right? Because if we're in a world of uncertainty and we don't know what tomorrow brings or what tonight brings, financially, health wise, friend wise, family wise, uh, politically, globally, if there's so many uncertainties out there, then having an expectation is only going to prove us wrong. So the expectation might be I just flow with it. Like I'm doing the best I can and we're flowing with it. And instead of pointing fingers and blaming right now, let's get out of that negativity perhaps and focus on pretend that this was pretend that you had a romantic relationship with Donald Trump or that sounds really bad. You know what I mean? Or a romantic relationship with Wuhan or a romantic relationship with whatever or whoever you might be angry at, the media. There's a million people that you might be mad at right now. You might be mad just at God right now. And so whatever relationship you want to focus on and just pretend that that is the relationship that you need to have right now in forgiveness. And I know it sounds horrible or crazy, but forgive the virus, forgive Wuhan, forgive Trump, forgive everybody, and forgive from a very heart-centered place. Perhaps work on focusing on yourself and your own health and your family and your loved ones in a way that does not hurt anyone else or that sacrifices anyone else. And focus on what you can get out of this time. And I know it sounds like, a lot of people are saying like, see the best in it, whatever. I'm saying see the best in it, but allow yourself to be pissed off. Allow yourself to be angry. If you don't allow yourself full anger and full expression, you're not going to be able to forgive properly. And this is where I think a lot of people have a problem with forgiving because they feel guilty for being angry, or they feel guilty for being mad at God, or feel guilty for being mad at X, Y, or Z. And then if they feel guilty for that, they're stuffing a lot of it in, and then they're not really forgiving fully, right? And that's what happens in any of our relationships. We will we'll kind of hold on to some of the anger because the anger protects us from feeling the pain. If we're angry, we're not going to cry. So allow yourself to feel everything that you need to feel and then go ahead and forgive and see how that goes. Don't have expectations, go with the flow. And, if you guys have any ideas that you would like me to talk about, maybe you want me to do more meditations. Maybe you want me to focus on narcissism. Maybe you want me to focus on something completely different, tapping, whatever it is that you would like me to focus on, please leave a comment below because I definitely want to do whatever I can to make you happier, to make you wake up tomorrow morning and go, you know what, Michelle gives a shit and Michelle is going to come through for me on this. And that's what I want. I truly want that. Also, if you want to connect more, go ahead and look in the comments. I have a free club. It's an app actually. And where is my phone? My phone is right here. I will show you what it looks like really quickly. Oh my gosh, I turned my phone off so it would not interrupt me. Hang here 1 second while I do this. All right, so my phone is just coming up. Hold on. So I have an app. And so what you do is you go to my website and you click on community and you're going to be brought to an app that you invite yourself into and I let you in. And so when that happens, you are going to be inside of a space that has events and videos that we interact, not like this interaction, but an actual video where it looks like the Brady Bunch. I'm here, you're here. For those of you that are old enough to know that, what the Brady Bunch promo looks like. So anyway, this may or may not come up in time, and I'm not going to waste your time. But if it pops up, great. If not, whatever. Oh, here it is. Hold on. So the app looks like this. Let me get here. So it looks like this. It's Mighty Networks is the actual app that I'm using, and it's Sanity Soiree. So I'm going to go over to the Sanity Soiree and show you what it looks like. So here is kind of what it looks like here, if you can see that. So Mindfulness is Medicine, in fact, is the book that we're working on right now. So that's what it is. It's like Facebook, without the drama and without the distractions, and it's much more private. So this is an app that you only the people that are in my community are in this app. So it's not like Facebook where it's like every weirdo and pervert in their underwear and Joe in the wilderness and everything else. Like it's just for us, men and women. I used to be focused only on females, but I just felt like there's a lot of men that have issues with narcissism and narcissist women, and a lot of men are really hurt. And I felt hypocritical to say, I'm only going to focus on women. And I know, according to all marketing, that's bad for me because I should hyper focus on a niche. That's what all the marketers tell me to do. But that doesn't feel true to my heart, and I'm not going to do that. So this is for men and women. And I control this who's in it. So the minute I see something shady, you are out. Okay. So men or women, if you do this, you need to be very respectful of everyone all the time. I encourage you not to put anything about your where you live, and you can even use a different name. You don't have to use your actual name if you want to have total privacy. Okay. So based on that, I would love for you to join, and the information is below. I want something, especially during this time right now, that we could do some workouts in the morning together and some meditations and things like that. And some of them I will be posting on here, but I won't post your face unless you want me to post your face. So you can always have your video muted and even your audio muted. So I want lots of opportunity for us to get together. Anyway, I hope that if you're still hanging out here at 11 minutes, that this has been comforting or inspiring or just getting to know me better and what I care about and what I want to do. And I want to know more about you. All right, I will talk to you very, very soon. I'm going to end the stream and talk to you. Well, go ahead and end the stream. I'm going to end the stream. Excuse me. I'm going to end the stream. I would like you, though, to comment and let me know what you want. Okay, I'll talk to you. Bye.